we learn how to create a community where all feel valued and can thrive by recognizing privilege and oppression and their impact on our community and commit to impacting the very systems which oppress others. Nikki's selfless service in the community exemplifies the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King. Please join me in thanking and recognizing Nikki Magruder. I think we all know what it's like to move to a new home, in a new city, with new neighbors. And now imagine yourself in a different country, with different customs and a different language. And you can see how important the work of City of Refuge is. So when I talk about how proud I am of Columbia being a welcoming city, it is because of organizations like City of Refuge. My wife Mary and I have watched your organization grow by offering others a hand up in the most vulnerable of our community. Refugees add diversity and energy to our community and our economy is stronger because you are here. Thanks to the great work of City of Refuge, refugees have access to a warm welcome in our community through trauma counseling and life skills like shopping and banking and housing and transportation. Dr. Martin Luther King gave his life to the service of others. City of Refuge is built on the very premise that serving others is the highest calling. Its staff and volunteers help refugees become integrated into our larger Columbia community, foster cross-cultural understanding, and establish long-lasting friendships and attain the dream they had in coming to this country. Gloria and Barry, meet the commandment to love thy neighbor. Please join me in recognizing City of Refuge.
When we say better family life, we're actually only saying that I love you. So please, can each of you turn to your neighbor, look them straight in the eyes, and talk to their heart and say, I love you. And when you say I love you, you are saying better family life. The focus of my address today asks the question that Dr. Martin Luther King asked in his 1967 address to the Southern Leadership Conference, his last address to that mighty body. And that question was, where do we go from here? That's a very powerful question. Today, we must be honest and view with a sober mind the general nature of what's taking place in metropolitan communities all across the country. We must expand our view to include the plight of Black America. On one hand, African Americans have made remarkable progress over the last 50 years. Undeniably, there are more African Americans being elected to public office. There are more college graduates. Today, we can identify a significant Black middle class. Home ownership has increased, and with a few exceptions, African Americans can live any place they want if they have the money. We have athletes and entertainers making mega bucks, and we also have a few Black millionaires, and now we even have some billionaires. That's the positive side, right? On the other hand, there's a much darker side that tends to be played down or taken as a fact of American life that has to be changed if we're going to keep consistent with the dream and the reality of the fight that Dr. King fought for and died for.